Hey Scorpios, how's it going? I hope all is well. Let's just get right into this reading on basically what you need to know most about this connection, right? So this is for all the Scorpios. What do they need to know? What do they need to know most about this connection? What do the Scorpios need to know most about this connection? Okay. Oh, thank you. All right, so we have 3 cards. We have balance. We have fleeting love, okay. And we have dishonesty. All right, Scorpio. So right away, I think you guys just in general need to get more in balance, more grounded with yourself. I think you guys need to kind of charge your chakras, kind of balance out your chakras. This is really giving me this, like, you kind of have to tap into your own energy first. And I'm seeing that there's a lot of fleeting love, whether this is with you or a person in question or the person you have in mind. But understand, I feel like there's just something that's not being honest. Maybe the connection, you aren't being honest with the connection, or you aren't being honest in regards to how happy or how balanced you feel. Maybe you feel like you're carrying all these heavy rocks and the other party isn't, and you feel like there's just so much fleeting love. It's kind of this type of dishonesty. There is this dishonesty, and maybe it has to do with you or this other person, and maybe there's just things that's not being spoken about, and you're kind of like trying to figure it out on your own. It's like you're halfway in on fleeting love, and then you're halfway out. It's like you kind of want to leave, but then you don't want to leave. It's like you want to stay, but you have to leave, or this other person is fleeting away and you're not really taking action on why, or trying to figure out what's the cause to it. What other messages, let's put these back here. What other messages do we have for Scorpio in regards to what do they need to know most about this connection? What do the Scorpios need to know most about this connection? What do Scorpios need to know most about this connection? All right, what did we get? All right, so I feel like maybe for some of you, you guys there's tons of sexual chemistry here, but I feel like maybe that's just all the connection there is, and there's not any more like passion. Maybe there's not any more love to it. It's just like, there's just this type of sexual chemistry, and your higher self, the universe, spirit saying like, balance yourself. It's time to get more balance and become more honest in what you really want in regards to this relationship. Are you just staying? Are you just staying because there's sexual chemistry? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to fleet this energy? Do you want to fleet this love, this connection? But you just kind of want to stay because, Scorpios, you're so, sexually hyper and sexually active. I feel like maybe that's where you're being dishonest, and that's where you kind of need to balance out your emotions, your understandings on why you're actually even moving forward. Or if there's this type of fleeting love, do you already know there's this type of fleeting love energy and you're being dishonest to yourself, but you're staying because there's that sexual chemistry? You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't stay because there's sexual chemistry. I mean, yes, that's okay, but if you're in this type of like romantic or exclusive type of connection, you have to kind of balance out that. You have to understand that, if you're feeling like there's this love that's fleeting, don't just stay for that sexual chemistry, or be honest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, have hope though. Okay. So for some of you, maybe you feel like this situation or this connection only feels right because of sexual chemistry, but have hope that, the truth shall come forward. I feel like this fleeting love energy will kind of come back together. You just have to become more balanced with yourself and this type of situation and this connection. What else do Scorpios need to know most about this connection? What else does the Scorpios need to know most about this connection? What else do Scorpios need to know most about this connection? What do they need to know most about this connection? let's get some jumping cards. What do they need to know most? Okay. So Scorpio, they are thinking about you. You cross their mind a lot. Maybe you guys aren't in contact right now. You're in no contact, and maybe this person, or this connection is fleeting love, but have hope. But they are thinking about you. I think you just need to become more grounded and balanced within yourself and your energies. But you're on their mind. It's not like you're obviously you had the sexual chemistry. Obviously, it's gonna cross their mind. You're gonna cross their mind. If this is a situation you want to work out, have high hopes for it. Speak positive about this outcome. Manifest that outcome if that's what you want. We have betrayal. Okay, so maybe some of you did go through this betrayal, and that's why we have this fleeting love energy. Or maybe you feel like maybe you're the one fleeing this love because you only have that sexual chemistry for them now, and now you're fleeing this love, like you kind of fell out of love, and you're kind of distancing yourself more, and you may have and maybe you have hope that they kind of just leave, and you don't have to give them an explanation on why you feel like this isn't working out anymore. And then we have on the back of the deck, incompatibility. And incompatibility, it's just like, it's either your way or no way. It's like you guys aren't sharing the same path. It's you, them. You don't really want to be like you, us. It's you or them. It's not really you with them. You get what I'm saying? And that's why you kind of have to balance out, because I think you're very indecisive. You kind of are fleeting this love, but you're kind of trying to stay near. But you have to understand that your paths aren't connecting. They're going separate ways. They're going about separate ways. And maybe that's why there's this sorry, I thought my I thought one of my family members were going to come in and be loud. But maybe you're kind of dreading to be honest, and that's why you're fleeing love on how you actually feel. And I think it's just time right now, Scorpio, to be more honest with this situation, be more honest with this connection. If there's only sexual chemistry, then let that be known, but you need to become more balanced with yourself. It's like you're on rocky grounds right now. You're kind of like trying to hold everything together in place. And then, that's not being honest with yourself either, if you're just staying for all the wrong reasons, when in your mindset, it's just either you or them. It's neither of you or them together. You get what I'm saying? But they are thinking about you. And I feel like maybe you do need to give them a little bit of clarity, or just a little bit of understanding on what's going on, or the whole picture to it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get some more messages on what Scorpios need to know most about this connection. What do they need to know most about this connection? What does the Scorpios need to know more about this connection? About this connection. Oh, my Scorpios. Oh, right. We got a few messages. So let's see what's going on with you guys. I'm just going to move these out the way. All right, what do you need to know most about this connection? So we have know your worth, celebrate carefully. Okay, this is love. Overextending yourself. Okay, and last message, shield yourself. All right, I think right now, because we have this know your worth and we have the balance card over here, I think you just have to understand where you're coming from, or who you are as a person, as an individual. I think it's like you're being dishonest to yourself at this point and what you want from this connection. And I feel like maybe if there's just sexual chemistry, you have to know your worth, and you have to understand that you're more than that. You're more than the sexual chemistry. And that's why Spirit's like, have hope, or think differently. Like, you're this shooting star, you're this wish come true. You know what I'm saying? And Universe is like, this is love. And maybe you're being you're betraying yourself because you're not being true, or maybe you're betraying yourself because you're fleeting this love and you're not being honest in the situation or this connection. And instead of like saying it's you and I, you're just like, it's you, it's me, and then it's you. It's not both of us together. But universe is saying, be careful when you're overextending yourself, and as you're overextending, make sure you're not, when you overextend yourself, make sure you're also celebrating, or you're moving towards success carefully. You're not just, overdoing it just because, you need to also shield yourself. Yeah, protect your energy. Maybe that's why you're fleeting love, because you feel like you're not grounded. And I could see that. Maybe you need to get more grounded, Scorpios. Or you need to shield yourself from just this sexual chemistry type of energy, and you need to get more into knowing your worth and understanding, this is love. They're thinking about you, you're fleeting it, but it's because you're just being dishonest with yourself and the connection and what you want from it. Maybe there's just not enough sexual chemistry, and that's why you're fleeting this love. And there's this like type of betrayal, or this like, not betrayal as like someone really effed up, but maybe somebody could have effed up, and this connection isn't really being honest with you, and it's like they kind of fell off with the sexual chemistry with you, and they're trying to figure it out. They are thinking about you though, and I really do see that. But it's just time to get more balanced and honest on what you want for yourself and what you want out of this connection. Let's get some more messages. Right, these are a lot. Let's keep those, and if more want to come out, they can. So let's see. All right, we have your hard work not paying off. Yeah, so maybe you guys are fleeing this love because you've been trying so hard. You feel betrayed because you've been trying to you actually been trying to connect paths, and maybe your work is just, your hard work, you feel like it's not paying off. But you have to know your worth. You have to stop overextending yourself for other people. Shield your energy so you don't feel like you're just doing this for no reason. Remember when I was like, when you do move forward with your ventures, don't be careful how you're moving. Make sure you're not overextending yourself. Yeah, clouded thoughts. It's time to get out of your head and more into, balancing yourself and being honest on what you want and having hope for situations to work through. Think more positive. I think you just need to get closer with this person, or get closer as far as understanding each other, get closer as expressing what it is that you want. Because if the sexual chemistry isn't paying you, if you feel like it's not doing too well in the bed, then be honest with that. Stop fleeting it, but kind of face it head on, because we have this is love energy. So just know your worth and know that you're this type of shooting star. Like, people would wish to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a wish come true type of energy. And I'm really getting that, but it's like you or this other person, there's just too much fleeting love because no one's being honest. Both parties aren't being honest with one another. And I think if that is being honest as far as not loving each other anymore and you want to move on, and there is another party involved, then be honest with that. But don't drag this person on, or don't let them drag you on just for sexual chemistry. So what other messages do we have for these Scorpios? Thank you. Yeah, quick results. I feel like once you express, the way you're feeling or how you feel about this connection or what you want to do, I feel like there's going to be such a burden. Like, there'll just be this burden off. It'll just be like a relief. You guys will be more comfortable. Even if that is separating, it's just this type of, energy where you don't have to feel like you're fleeting or being dishonest anymore. You could face it head on. Okay, so what other messages do we have for Scorpio? What other messages do we have for Scorpio? as far as what they need to know most about this connection. What do they need to know most? Thank you. Cool down. Yeah, okay. Cool down for a second. Get out your clouded thoughts. It's time to like cool off and see exactly what it is you want. It's time to shield yourself. Stop overextending yourself. Cool off. Take a break for a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're overextending yourself. You feel like your hard work is not paying off, but it will and it can. Just know your worth. Know they're thinking about you. Think positive about the outcome more than negative. Even if that is separating, it's still something positive than negative. You're kind of getting this understanding and this like fresh of breath air. You're cooling down. There's just these quick results. So let's get some more messages for Scorpios. Let's get some more messages for Scorpios. We'll go with these 4. So we have the time is now. Yes, the time is now to take action on expressing what it is you want or where it is you want to go as far as this connection. It is the time is now to become more balanced, to know your worth, to kind of see the bigger picture. You get what I'm saying? The time is now. There's so many decisions to choose. Look at this. There's so many decisions to choose from, but the choice is yours, It's not the right time. Yeah. And that's what this fleeting love energy is all about. Maybe it's just not the right time for right now for you guys to connect. Yeah, without a doubt, you need to kind of get a clue and know your worth and kind of like talk, it's like cool down for a minute. You'll get quick results if you're able to sit there and think and picture all the clues that's been going on, so you could kind of get a kind of like a understanding on where it is you fully want to go. Yeah, all right. And once you get out of your kind of like head, once you're able to know your worth, the time is now to take action in either fleeting this love or being honest in this type of situation, knowing that it's not the right time, but you still you're going to be able to, like, remember I said you'll get that like burden off your shoulder. You've caught what's been, you've been looking for and searching for. There'll be this type of relief, this type of victory, like you received exactly what you came for. And what else do we have for the back of the deck? Yeah, don't go there. Maybe fleeting love is what universe, spirit, higher self is saying, like, don't go there. Or maybe it's like, stop being dishonest and don't go there when it comes to the sexual chemistry. You need to find balance within yourself and know your worth, okay? So this is a really strong message, your hard work not paying off, but I think that's more of you feeling like it's not. Just when you celebrate or you move forward with these actions, make sure you're doing it cautiously and carefully. It's time to get closer with this person to understand how both parties feel. It's time to get out of these clouded thoughts, but Spirit's like, well, there is this connection, there is love here, but you could just have to know your worth. Cool down from feeling like there's some type of betrayal, or cool down from, we have cool down and like ice cream like melting. Maybe it's time to cool down and just rethink on your options. And maybe you have tons of options and you're kind of like don't know who to choose between who, but once you're able to get out of that clouded thought, there's quick results that'll come with it. You're overextending yourself, so you need to shield your energy. You need to become more balanced, like I was saying. In regards to fleeting love, if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. But maybe there wasn't any explanation, or there's just too much dishonesty, and that goes for betraying, for feeling betrayed, for on both ends of the connection. They are thinking of you though. But if there's just this sexual chemistry, then that's what it is. Don't try to force something and you don't feel like there's more to it. But if you feel like there's not enough sexual chemistry, then speak up about that. If you feel like you guys aren't incompatible, or if you guys aren't compatible for each other, then you have to speak that up. You have to be clear about it. And what else? Yeah, it's just not the right time, but the time is now to take action on balancing yourself, trying to understand your self-worth, understanding what it is you want. Why is it you're fleeting love? It's not the right time. So yes, it's okay to fleet love right now, but I feel like without this doubt, you'll kind of get the clues and answers you were looking for. You're kind of like trying to investigate all sides of the party, I feel like. And once you're able to do that, you know, you have hope, and you know you're this wish come true, you're the shooting star, you know, this relief will come to you, like, all right, I got it, I understand it, like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get some self-care. Let's get a self-care message for you, Scorpio, to end out this reading. Pleasure. Okay, we literally were just talking about that with that sexual chemistry. Like I was saying, if you, Scorpio, don't feel like you're being pleasured enough, explore your own body, explore what arouses you, explore what excites you, explore what turns you on, so you could pass that down. You could become more balanced. Maybe you need to become more balanced within yourself. You see how we have all these like kind of like chakras in a way, these vibrations. You need to tap into yourself, know your worth, and I think that means, like, if that has to do with pleasuring yourself, you have to pleasure yourself. But Scorpio, it's finding what makes you happy. It's finding what turns you on and pleases you. And once you find that out, you're able to please both parties, not only for yourself but for the other person, Scorpio. So I hope all is well. If you did enjoy this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe and comment below, and don't forget to click that bell for future notifications like this video. I hope all is well, and I will see you on my next reading. Peace out.